guys, it's Bishopheals from the ECF forums. Hopefully everybody's doing great today. So there was a few things that we were talking on the forum regarding towards Imeo's idea with using stainless steel mesh with Penelope, which obviously works with Odysseus. I did that earlier today with Manos actually on the Odie, and we did them at 0.8 ohms and 0.7 ohms, and it was good. I mean, we produced a lot of good vapor. He didn't have any flavored juice. He just had non-flavor, so he couldn't tell about the flavor. But for me, I did feel it gave a little bit more of juice punch. So what I was going to do was, being that we tested as a single coil, not dual coils, right now I'm going to do one that's dual coil, Highlander style. So we're going to use mesh. What you do is you have to cut out two thin pieces out of the mesh. Let's see, we'll do that right now. And you're going to use it as resistance. You're going to need a multimeter to actually do this, and to measure the ohms. Okay, that's my first one. While I get this ready, I'll be back. Folks, so I am back, and I am starting to twist my non-resistance wire to the mesh. And here we go. Okay. This is my mesh, as you can see, flimsy. Okay, and this is my non-resistance wire, which you can tell it's steel. Oop, it fell. Oops. Technical difficulties, that's okay. So, say hello, mesh. Hey, 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 hey. Flimsy, but as I said, I did this one single coil, and it worked like a champ. It pumped vape beautifully, just like how you see how Imeo was doing it. But this one, however, is going to be different. It's going to be dual coil, because I couldn't enjoy my vape as far as using one single coil. I just can't. So I just can't. Ever since I went Highlander, I can't go back. I like it with a lot of steam, and I seem to get that with my Highlander setup. I mean, this did produce a lot of vape. Okay, so got the non-resistance on. Now I'm gonna measure the ohms. Move some stuff around. Let's get the multimeter out. Let's see. Data clips. So I can get a better reading. That way I can measure the ohms and get a more of a precise hit of what I want. Being that I want to stay at like 0.7, 0.8 ohms in that area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the clips, set that to ohms. Okay. I'm going to attach the negative, and now I'm going to attach the positive, and let's start reading ohms here. So we got, that's 3 ohms. No, that's not good. You know me, I gotta be less than that. 2.4, 2.3, a little less than that. 1.8, 1.7, it's almost 1.4, almost. Come on, that's 1.5. That's exactly where I want to go. 1.4. All right, that's about 1.3, 1.5. I can live with that. All right, so now if you look at the distance, that's not really enough. Think about it. Look at the distance. You see that? You know, to be at those ohms, that means I have to do a less thin mesh. Okay, much thinner. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut another one. Okay, so now we're going to measure the resistance. Let's see. That's almost 8 ohms there. Let's go back a little down. I don't think it's reading it just right. That's 1.2. I like it a little bit to be like 1. Hold on. So there you go, 1.4. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so I'm going to measure this. That way for duals, should bring me at least close to 0.7 ohms. Alright, so I have it measured. Right here. So you can see it's mesh, not steel. Non-resistance wire. What I do is I just put it right around like so, and I start twisting it. Okay. Now, work this out. Okay. These loops. It's a little flimsy because mesh is this thin is going to be flimsy. 2, 3. Alright, so I got give it a good tug. Okay. Now I got my clips. Let's cut off the actual non-resistance wire. Okay, now let's cut off the tail. Straighten it out a bit. Okay, there we go, done. Alright, as you can see, it's 1.4 ohms, 1.3, 1.4. Okay, so that's the way you measure the ohms on the actual mesh. Okay, it's not that hard. It's a matter of marking it, and that's it. And this is how, you know, as you can see how flimsy it is, the mesh. Okay, so I'm gonna mount this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So now I mounted it on here on the Odie, and I'm gonna give it a toot. This is that 0.7 dual mesh. I see good flavor. Oh God, the flavor is really, really good. Oh. Wow. Another great build. Imeo, great idea. I think Manos is gonna give this a try too. Woo! Good stuff. Really good. Works beautifully. The only issue is that measuring the ohms, like I was showing you before, takes a little bit of practice, because the two meshes, if they're not equal in size, then you may have one which is a little longer than the other. So when you cut it with the scissor, try to get them both as close as possible with the same size. And you have to, the trick that I was using was, when I cut it, I roll. It's a very, very thin, and you have to make it very thin, like the 34 gauge or the 36 gauge. That's how thin you have to get it. Okay, so it took me, I would say maybe about an hour to try to match out the ohms with the two coils. But wow, oh my gosh. As you can see, superb. I mean, stellar vape. Stellar. And wow. And it's not like a burning, not at all. No metal taste or nothing. Highlander style with two mesh coils. Mwah! Beautiful. Forget about it. Really good stuff. Well, that's all, folks. Just want to say it works. It's beautiful. Thank you, Imeo. You gave the idea. I just needed to do a dual version of it. Take it to another level. You know, on my King Odie over here. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.